Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Stephen Cartwright Show, and welcome to the video version. Uh, this show here today is going to be called Children and Young People Are the Future. In the description, it will say older people are the leaders. And before I start off the segment, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to take this time out and I'd like to welcome our new subscribers. The subscribership is growing, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome them in and thank you and welcome to the family of the Stephen Cartwright Show. Welcome. We just glad to have you here. We really appreciate your subscriptions, and we look forward to bringing you really, really good content and shining new perspectives to help these young people move out through their life. So welcome to the Stephen Cartwright Show. We thank you for your subscription, and we thank all of our subscribers and our viewers. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. Now we want to get to children and young people are the future, and young and older people, and older people are the leaders. The video here today is we're going to talk about and we're going to recap over a lot of these things. And we know, and by us being older people, we have way much more knowledge than the younger people do. And it is a part of our job to spread that knowledge, especially to these young men. These young ladies, they need it too. And I say to a lot of the ladies out there, you need to step up your game. You need to choreograph your formula for the girls and start raising these girls more to be wives to these young men. The young men gonna need good wives, not no self-centered girls. It ain't gonna do nothing but exacerbate the problem. But all at the same time, us as men, we're gonna try to stop exacerbating that problem, even if it means taking actions. And y'all know what I mean when I say that. Now, let's get to it. We have to be their leaders. And for us, let's name a few. Let's name some. Have you ever we have talked to each other about, we're going to use credit. Didn't we ever walk up and say, oh, I wish my mom and daddy would have taught me about credit, or taught me about finances, taught me how to save money? And we have to start teaching our young people how to do this type of stuff when they're young. Tell them what to do when they're young. These are a lot of the things that we wish for. And there's a lot of things that we can do for them to come and chill all this money problem stuff down. And ladies, y'all have to start teaching the young ladies, don't go out there being no gold digger. These young men, they don't have it. And we know that they don't have it. And that they don't have it. They're too young. That is too much of a high expectation. You take a 22-year-old girl and you say, hey, a young lady, and you say, well, I want a man making six figures. Well, a 22, a 23, or 25-year-old young man ain't gonna be making no six figures. So y'all got y'all work cut out over there. Most certainly do. But We need to work on the men. That's why it is so important that men have their sons under the roof with them if you're not going to be together, so they can teach these young men what it is and what to do. It is so vital that men teach young men how to be men and not become the version of men that a woman wants him to be. That ain't no man. That is an overly emotional male that is destined for trouble in most cases. Not all, but the numbers are so big, it's just, it's undeniable. If we do not start teaching these young people, our next leaders, about finances, it can keep them poor. We have the knowledge. Why not tell them? Why not teach it to them? Why can't your ladies, y'all need to start like I said before in the other show, y'all need to start unassing these boys. Start giving these boys to their daddies and let their daddies teach them, because we got something to give them that you just can't give to them. And we really don't want you to try it, because number one, most of you are going to fail at it, because it's not in your nature. It's just not there. And, what I don't get about a lot of the modern ladies, you challenge everything we say, when we don't do that with you and with the girls. The numbers show this coming from primarily single mother-led households. 52% of young black men, young black boys drop out of high school. 52%, and this is in single mother-led households. The majority of it, just vast over one majority. It just is what it is. We have to teach our young men, having children too early can lead to your downfall. It can keep you poor. And it hurts both ways, actually. And we know this. We want to teach us as men. We got to be the leaders. We have to teach them how to stay away from the attorney general. We're back on the boys now. Stay away from the attorney general's office. Because all they want you for is to put you to work so you can send money through that institution, that child support institution, so somebody can sit up in front of a microphone and look at you like you some type of deadbeat, or look at you like, we got you sucker for the next 18 to 20 years. We got you. And a lot of our ladies, they need to start taking up more responsibility on your part. Really and truly do. Us as men, we got to start telling our sons finishing high school is important. We need to bring that down. 52% of our young men are dropping out of school. Of our sons, young black men, boys, are dropping out of school. It's time to start looking at the problem. Why is this happening? Why are we as young men, as men, are not finishing school? Our standards should be higher. Why are we not in the 90-95% range? We need to get that down as men. And a lot of these young men, we need to stress the importance of finishing high school. It is very important that these young men finish high school. And as older men and fathers, it is our job to coach them, to lead them. To be that support system. And also to put the rap in it that you're going to do right. We must do these things. It comes with being a good leader and father. That's the reason why I say it is so important that men and that women too, we go up to them schools and we check on what is going on with our children. What's going on with these kids? What are you teaching them? We must start paying more attention because you can change a society like this here. People must understand this. And it is something what we've been sorely lacking. And a lot of you ladies up out here, y'all need to step back and get the hell out of the way and let us do our job. Let us do our job. We're sick of you telling us how to do our job. No, we know what to do. And we can tell y'all, you need to start doing a better job creating wives. And stop being scared of the job that was tested through you, not only by God, but by nature. I mean, come on now. Always fighting against everything. And fellas, it is time for us to grab a hold of our mantle too, even harder. And teach these young people. They're changing our communities any and every way. Y'all see it. Don't dismiss it when you see like a gay person say, oh, it's okay to be gay. No, it's not. I don't want to see my son come home gay. I don't want anybody teaching my child anything. If anything, I want something to be taught with my child, something that's good for him. Whatever them other grown people chose for their lives, that's what they choose for their lives. But I don't want them teaching for my child, what they want and what they think is okay for my child. What about you? What about you? What do you want for what do you want for these young people? I run into them all the time, ladies and gentlemen, and they're hungry. They're hungry for knowledge and know-how, and we got it, and we're not giving it to them. Especially these young men. And a lot of these ladies out here, y'all need to stop always running to the pulpit pimp for advice. Because a lot of them, they don't want nothing but your womb. And that's all. We can clean this mess up if we tighten the reins on people that have access to the children. Tighten the reins. Because the children is how they're changing societies. Because the pulpit pimp ain't no help no more. They ain't no help no more. He too busy looking up under women's skirts while they're busy supposed to be preaching to the congregation. They're all not like that, but it's so many of them. Hey, you know, like I say, just go back to what the great Muhammad Ali said. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we must look out for our younger people, and we must teach them things that we wasn't taught. Teach them the things that, how to avoid the things that was hard for us. Stay out of jail. Teach these young men and these young ladies, and allow these men to teach these young ladies how to handle authoritarian engagements. We have to start teaching them these things. And I'm not saying let the police run all over them. We teach them how to let the police know if the police is in the wrong. That we're not going to tolerate their behavior either. We got to start teaching our children the things that they need to know. Including with these politicians. Us as men, we need to start leading the way to a better future for our communities, to the next, to our future, and that's our children and our young people. And us as older people, we have to start leading and keeping an eye on these people and not accepting whatever the government think that's we supposed to be good to accept. We need to stop doing it. And go up to these schools and go up to these people and see what these people are doing and give it some real thought and teach these young people what credit is, what the attorney general is, and teach the young ladies that too. And teach also, and these women that need to start raising wives. Yeah, we need good women out there. All of you, we know we good women. Well, you know what? I ain't seen very many. I've seen a lot of some good young men. And stop teaching, you ladies need to stop teaching these young women to go out here and just focus on their career and all that's fine. But we need wives at home. We need wives. Good wives. Not not one of these old damn entitled, don't want to put in nothing, big mouth, you name it. Y'all know what we're talking about. You know, if it's one thing that I do with grown people especially, I'm not going to treat you like you're stupid and dumb and you don't know no better and you don't know what you're doing. And need wives that is willing to submit to their man's authority. Turn the boys over. Because if you make them emotional, they're headed more than likely for jail. They're headed for a lot of trouble. And our daughters, this dropout rate at 41%, that's a problem too. But mainly, the primary focus should be these boys. And teaching them the things that we learned hard as we came up, that our folks didn't bother to teach us because they didn't know no better anyway, really too. But they did know, but feminism was the cause of a lot of problems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring this video portion to a close. And remember, young men, Stay away from babies that you are not ready for. And the main thing, staying away from the Attorney General's office. It's important. We don't want to see your lives derailed before you begin. We don't want to see your hopes and dreams have cold water doused on it like a small flame, and you have no chance to really make something out of your life. We don't want these people all up in your face looking at you like you some type of deadbeat, but you all of a sudden they see you as nothing but a money tree for the state or for some girl that don't care nothing about you anyway. You gotta watch these gay people too. We're gonna get off into that. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. Saturday night show, 9 p.m. Stephen Cartwright show. The thumbnail will probably be going up today. We love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. And he make me sick. I can't stand now. I can't stand that dog. Oh, I can't stand it. He get on my nerve talking to other people's kids like that. Ooh. Ooh, man. Some of them, they crack me up, I tell you. But I don't care. I'm going to be right with you. Sure is. I'm out to build the greatest show that ever came to YouTube. And we love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting ready to sign up and sign off out of here. Saturday at 9, tomorrow at 9 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, Saturday. We'll be going live. And I'm getting ready to check out of here, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, peace out. We love y'all, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you, you new subscribers. And thanks to all the viewers. All the viewers. You see this video come through? Look at the video. Hit that like button. Destroy. Demolish that subscribe button. We love you, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, peace out.